Swedes are famous to not speak Finnish.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I go to Hungary.
To choose somewhere going to represent us in Europe. Parliament. Yeah, so they're going to be tomorrow. So
And what she presents?
here in Göteborg we have.
Are you on the list?
Yeah, we have this girl. She's from Bulgaria.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 23.
And which group is this? You can say the name.
The name
The socialists.
Maria. This is the Sociáldemokraták.
Sociáldemokraták. Okay. All right. And she fight for the climate?
Yeah, she fight to many things.
Many things.
Yes.
Tell me examples.
Yes,
The climate
the
first?
climate and woman, woman free, so something like this.
So,
because there are many things that happen to women.
Okay.
So here we have in the parliament is there. He sit in the parliament.
Yeah?
Hey.
Okay.
Hej.
Hi.
Johan heter jag. Trevligt.
Hi, I'm Kristi.
Hej.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Zsolt.
Hello. Johan.
She's from England.
Hungary.
Okay. Have you voted yet?
No, tomorrow.
Hey.
Hello.
We do it tomorrow. We go back tomorrow morning.
So you will make it.
Yes, of course. We
Have you
cannot
decided
let-
which party you will vote?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. You want to know?
Yes.
I am for Fidesz.
Okay.
Orbán Viktor.
Okay. Yeah. They are not so close to the Social Democratic Party.
Not so
What do you
close?
think?
No, we are the Social Democratic
Ah, yeah,
Party.
yeah, the other side.
So they are the right wing more.
What do you think about Hungarian migration policy?
In Sweden we have taken a huge responsibility for migration for a long time, and we changed our policy in the recent years. But we think that every European Union country should help, so we are not so happy with
And
that
why?
policy, because we think that if it's not possible that Sweden can take all the responsibility, and Sweden pay a lot of money into the European Union, because we think it's fair that Sweden, as a quite rich country, should pay to the European
But we are
Union
not
and
very
contribute. No, exactly. But you get a lot of money from the European Union.
Yeah, but you know why we get a lot of money from
Yes,
European Union?
but-
Because we don't
But
we don't have tax anymore.
But we are members of the states in the European Union, because we should take our responsibility together. And as a social democrat, I think everyone should contribute. And if
Okay.
every country could just take a small amount of the migrants, there would be no problem.
Okay, but you know the
so we
Hungarian
don't like-
people opinion. If we,
Yeah,
we
I know the
get
opinion of them.
little small people, I'm speaking. Sorry, if we let a little people like
Okay.
we are little country, then you know they getting who's growing. You know those people in 20 years or 30 years, and we
But
don't want this.
then we will. I think Sweden will. The risk for Hungary is that countries that contribute more than they get to the European Union will also change their mind. Because if other countries say we will not help, we are not going to do this,
But,
then we will say the same thing, you know. And I believe in a European Union where everyone takes responsibility, where countries that need more money should get more money, but also everyone. So that is my opinion.
Okay.
Maybe.
Támadták az országot, miért szól bele, vagy nagyon szeretek.
Okay, but listen.
And Sweden
We have a
was
opinion.
actually the Social Democratic Prime Minister, Göran Persson. He was actually one of the most people pro that wanted Hungary and in 2004 to get into the European Union. But if I think that the Sweden Democrats who are in favor of Orbán, they didn't want to have Hungary in the European Union at all. I think it's important to be open-minded to other countries and to other people in other countries. That is my opinion and my ideology.
In 2004, when we get to European Union, then we give it up a lot of things. That's why we can get money. We give up the tax, because if you bring your food or something, and anyway, doesn't matter what, you don't have to pay any more tax. Before you paid tax. So it is not true that we have a lot of money. This is not true.
And that's why.
Wait, I am not finished. And that's why, because you think we'll have a lot of money, we have to take those people. No, this is not true. We don't want, because we have own family politics very well working. We have a lot of children now, because the government supported, and we don't need outside people. And this is what the European Union don't want to understand, and you don't respect that.
If we would have thought that in Sweden, Hungary, we could have said we don't need outside people in the European Union. Hungary is not welcome. Why should we be like that? I think it's important that countries
why
are
should
taking.
we take it if we don't want? Why you don't respect this opinion? Why you
I
don't
do
want?
respect this
No,
democracy,
no,
but I don't agree.
Hungary stand under attack. Le Pen said Hungary must punish.
Okay. I think that we should have, if we have European Union, we have it. Why? Not because family politics, because that is something that is being decided in their own countries. But we have the European Union to cooperate, to fight against terrorism, to combat the climate change issue, and to handle migration together. And I think everyone must take responsibility. If they should get money from the European Union, we need to cooperate. And because why should we give Hungary money? Hungary is not cooperating.
You know what? I tell you something.
Yeah.
We don't need the money. We make a border closed, and then you can pay tax if you come to me.
I don't believe in borders. I believe in cooperation.
No, you see,
and a common responsibility.
But we don't believe in this cooperation. You have to respect that, and not just Hungary.
But then you have to respect what we think about the EU budget. Then.
Okay, but that's why we can get penalty, because we don't want what you want. This is not correct.
Okay.
Because the V4 nobody wants. You don't understand why? You don't.
Understand what? What did you?
That the V4 don't want this politics, migrants politics.
So you
not
don't want to have any migrant
not
to your country?
Czech, not Poland, not Slovakia, not Hungary. Why not?
I visited Slovakia, and they since '93 they have accepted 900 migrants.
900.
Yes.
Oh, a lot.
In 25 years. You think
Very
that's a lot?
Too much. One is also a lot. One also a lot.
You don't believe in solidarity in the world?
Listen,
I am
very very well. I like the people.
Yeah.
I am very helpful, and I'm very human people.
Okay.
But I see, those people don't like to work. They don't learn your language. Okay. Why not? Because they get a lot of money. They don't need it.
But Orban's friends, Sweden Democrats, they are would say also Eastern Europeans. They don't like to work. So you can say
don't like to work. We learn
that
a
is
lot.
what they say. I don't believe in that. I think. Do you understand? But you can always say that about. Yeah.
Okay, and what is about the bomb? It was in yesterday also something in Stockholm happened. What is with the rapes? I have to, if I would be.
And you don't have rapes in Hungary? There are no rapes?
No,
not at all?
No,
no
nothing.
No rapes.
Nothing?
Really
no problem?
No. Listen,
but I saw
I have two children. I have two daughters.
Have people marching in the streets being very. No,
I have an 18 years old.
Budapest is safety.
I have an 18 years old girl and I have a 15 years old girl.
Before half year,
they can always. I can let them.
Before half year, it was one rape. The Syrian migrant.
You know what? I can let my children, with bus. I can let my children evening, go there or there to cinema or something like that.
What do you think about no-go zones?
Sorry. I will just check one statistic here if I can find something.
Statistics.
Listen,
I am the statistic because I live in Hungary.
I can say the right.
I believe that Hungary is a safe country, but if we should combat, if we should stay together as countries, you can't say let Sweden take the whole responsibility.
Okay, and what is your opinion with the no-go zone? What is your opinion about the no-go zone? Because it's here. I was here 2 days ago.
I live here in Bergman.
I was 3 days ago in Brussels. You know what? The people make it like this for me because we are white people.
Scharbik, Molenbeek,
It was
Anderlecht.
terrible. And you
But
want
it-
this also
but
here?
This is.
It will be the same here.
I
in
live
10
here,
years.
in Bergvik.
Right now, and then
I
later.
can live somewhere else if I would like. I
I
like
also
it
hear
here.
that here is also rapes, and I told
There
you
are rapes in
yesterday-
every country.
No, not
South Africa,
everywhere.
yes. South Africa, Sweden. Not every, but yes.
There are
In
rapes
East
in
Europe-
Hungary going on.
in
First-
Domestic
Europe-
violence. Domestic violence.
Sorry,
you have
sorry,
a lot
sorry.
in Hungary
The
as
worst
well.
statistic. First, South Africa in rapes.
But don't
And
do
second,
the
Sweden.
migrants, not the migrants do it. You have to this
So it's
understand.
better if
Listen,
it's
if
not
the
a migrant
Hungarian
doing it.
people, then he gets given penalty. It's yes.
We have problems with the gypsies, but not in big cities. It's the same problem.
Yes,
Okay.
they cannot.
I don't think we
they
agree
can,
so much.
Yeah,
in
I know,
politics.
but no
But
problem.
it was interesting
We
hearing because we are very
Listen,
afraid.
listen,
What we
I
see in
can-
Hungary is that you are you're changing the public media and you are
Media,
and,
why?
and
We are the media.
Okay.
I am the people.
I will read now what I hear.
Okay, just let do it.
I can't understand. What do you think? Your country, with your country, it's you sleep.
Yes.
The Council of Europe is putting an alarm about crimes against human rights in Hungary.
What human rights?
The state of the rights of states is asylum seekers who are being locked in locked camps under not nice.
Law camps. You know
They are
what?
being locked.
If
And
it's
state repression of organizations who are fighting for human rights. The European Council's commissioner is being really sharp.
Yeah, this is the
against
liberalist
Hungary.
media.
Liberalist media. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So human rights is liberalism.
Sargentini írt egy jelentést Magyarországról, mondjad neki.
So you don't have any problem. Hungary is
know,
perfect.
Holland-
You know,
Hungary is
I don't
perfect.
say this. Just we don't want something, and you don't want understand this. This is the problem. One country or 4 countries don't want something.
Salvini
You
is
know
also idiot.
Judith Savini, you know the Dutch woman?
I don't.
You don't know. Okay, she did a report about Hungary that he was lying because of the link site. You know what they said she wrote it. It was a lot of lying. It was just lying.
Only ask only.
But I've seen on TV
And then-
people who are having Nazi favors who are being marching in the Budapest streets. That is really horrible, I think. don't
What?
you?
What is horrible? Again.
Marching with these.
What is marching?
They are marching around.
Marching.
Man, this is
Extremist movement
That's
in
the-
Hungary.
extremist movement, like Nordic Europe.
Yeah, we have them
yes.
as well.
But this is racist. If I love my country, I am racist. I am Nazi.
No. I love my country, but I think every
But
people
we
is
are
equal.
not-
You
Nazis,
don't.
we-
You
because
don't
we
love.
love-
You don't love your country
Yes, I
because you do it this.
Yes, because
You
your
don't like
identity,
it.
you
You say I am racist because I love
I haven't said it.
Orban.
I haven't said
Orban
it.
Nazi.
I just don't. I'm
But
worried
the
about the
European
development.
Union said this.
About human rights in Hungary. I'm worried about that.
What kind
What?
of rights?
European
Human rights?
Council is.
The gypsies beat Hungarian peoples.
And Hungarians don't beat the immigrants. I've read a lot about this as well.
Why I should
Please,
let this
please
sort of
show
people
me
in?
one thing.
Who is working?
If
I
Hungarian,
have the report of the European Council here.
I live in Budapest.
Crimes against human rights in Hungary has a negative impact on the whole state. It must be handled
Good job.
very quick, said the Commissioner of the European Council, Dunja Mijatovic, when she presented a report who is highlighting an alarming situation for human rights in Hungary for refugees as well for the civil society. In report, the Hungarian
Okay.
government current migration
Okay,
policy,
okay.
who was put into place, I will just read, 2015, is against the human rights. In the report, people are being really...
In Budapest,
so
no
on,
beat
and so on,
Jews,
and so
no beat homosexuals,
Yeah,
no beat
nobody.
the gypsies, nothing.
Nobody.
And then we have the human rights organization Human Rights Watch says to the New York Times that Hungary
I can't write the
by
same.
purpose wants to have a really
like a
shitty
CNN.
situation for the asylum seekers.
I can write
So they,
same from
the European Parliament have since before voted to have a legal process against Hungary when it comes when they are
Yeah, this is Argentini, and what was only lying.
okay.
So this is not true. She never was before in Hungary.
But you cannot say
but
that
she
it's
was
perfect
big
in Hungary.
rapper.
It's not perfect
I
for
don't say
human rights.
perfect. I just said we don't want those people.
No.
And even if you don't understand, we don't want. And I tell you something. If it don't change this opinion from the European Union, it's better we go out.
Okay.
And we don't want,
You're free
you know,
to do
because
it.
you know what?
Your country can
because
choose.
this is the
Look
same.
how it goes in Britain.
You know what is this? This is the same like 40 years socialism from Russia.
Okay.
This is the same Brussels. They want, you know, take on
We
your
are not.
head.
We don't like Russia. The socialism.
No, with the old Russia, not
No, we
now,
don't like old Russia. We have always been a social
we
democratic.
don't like also Brussels because they do the same.
Okay.
I
But
was living, you know, in socialism. I was living in socialism.
Wake up.
I know.
Wake up soon because
Okay.
I was living in socialism because I am not a young girl, and I have believe me, you could only every 3 years go outside of the country. We were like, you know, in the jail. It was the same, and now Brussels want also do like a jail. Just they want with migration jail.
No,
we don't want this. And
in
if
the
you
Nordic countries, if you take a look into the UN list of the Nordic countries, and we do that well, and we have a social democratic
but
policy,
you
an
were
open
always
country.
liberalist, you know.
No,
this
we are
is
not. We are social democrats.
Oh.
But we
It's
have
the
a
same.
liberal. We are not
Communist.
against people from other countries. That's why we wanted
Yes, but why
especially have Hungary in the European
because
Union.
If you are like
We are
this,
not like
why
that.
we have to be like this? Why
But
you
if
want?
Hungary is not respecting human rights, then we will of
What
course.
human rights? Why? Come one time. You were one time in Hungary? Have you been?
I've been there.
When?
2005.
2005.
Better there.
Okay,
2005,
come.
14
Welcome
years.
Hungary, please.
No,
Welcome.
I don't.
And then you will see it, what is going on. It's like this man is going in the street. Nobody say nothing. We have a lot of university people. It's working, studying. No, yes, and nobody touch him. Nobody fight him. Nothing happening. Don't tell me the human rights, okay? Because
No,
I am the
it's
human.
not me. It's the European
I am the human,
Council
and I have
Human
rights.
Rights Watch.
I am the human,
European
and I have
Council.
rights.
you know
European Council tells you.
Council, yeah,
you
from
know-
Brussels.
how territory we lost.
No, Human Rights Watch is not in Brussels.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
universal
You
organization.
know, Hungary lost big territory after World War II.
You know,
And
Trianon.
Romania, Slovakia, and Serbia fight against Hungarians. We don't heard about this in the European Union. This
Yeah,
is
never.
the fascism. Ukrainian bombing the Hungarian.
People, you cannot use the language in Ukraine, the Hungarians. Now, this is the human rights what
Language
you cannot
law,
use.
language
There
This
is
law.
problem with minority
not
languages in the
speaking,
whole
but not
area.
speaking,
Yes, we are speaking
but
about that
not
a
speaking.
lot. That is also a
is-
criticism from the
But
I
European
never
Council.
hear that,
But-
in Ukraine, in European Union talking about Ukraine, you cannot talk Hungarian, Ukraine people.
In Slovakia,
I know about that.
we don't sing or hymn.
But it's the same thing, you know, when you are saying don't want people there. It's the
No,
same
it's
policy
not
like
the same.
Orbán has.
No,
but it's just in
Those
another
people
country.
was always
But
living
yes,
over there.
Yes,
This
but
is
it's just in another
political.
country.
Speak about,
I'm not like that. I think everyone should be welcome.
speak
so I
about,
think it's horrible
human
what you
rights.
tell.
Speak about
I'm not only pro-Hungarian. I'm pro other languages
We
as well.
speak about human rights, right? What do you think about Macron's policy?
Which one?
Emmanuel Macron's policy.
He's economically he's more liberal than me.
Not
Ago
economical,
27
political.
Which
27 weeks demonstrate
The yellow.
ca-
and that
yellow.
has to do with economy. of
Every Saturdays Macron's police beat the
White people.
white people.
White-
This is
Human
not
rights, not human rights. This is not
No,
human rights.
it's not good situation in
No,
France
you
either.
Okay,
never
good,
see
good,
this
good.
in Hungary. You never. Just by Gyurcsány, the other leader who was like
But it's,
your...
I think it's important to respect human rights. That's only what I'm saying.
Listen,
You speak human
I
rights,
I
but
come from Hungary.
no matter
I can
which
you
country
tell
it
you,
is.
I can tell what I want.
But you say there is
In
no
the-
problem in
the-
Hungary.
in
That's
the-
what you tell
In
me.
the media, I can say what I want.
human rights
This is
in
no-
Germany. Alternative for
Yeah,
Deutschland.
Deutschland. Yes,
Anti-fascist
Yes.
is attacked
yes, it's a very, very big problem.
every
as well.
week.
Yes.
Every week attack this political party AfD.
My great grandfathers were from Germany, so I know a lot about Germany as well.
No, and this
But
is
it was
nice
not-
that two migrants fight, one German boy, and then I see in the Facebook that the mama it's crying.
But
German
I don't
women,
believe,
wait,
I
and
don't
then
believe
and
in
the
dividing
police
people,
and
migrants and normal people. I don't believe in that.
And then who made the
believe in
whole
that.
criminal? You or those people?
Most bukott
Now
meg a
tell me.
holland,
Now tell me.
I'm sorry to break
He's also a
your...
migrant, but he's not. So you
Yeah,
cannot
he's
put every
Ausnahme.
migrant.
He is.
I'm
he
sorry
is.
to break your...
But no, this
session.
is the usual story.
No, it's not.
No, this is the usual.
I don't
The
think
usual?
so.
No, it's not the usual.
I don't think
I talked to the police. If you have a part of the city in Gothenburg where there is crimes, there are 15 individuals who are doing the crimes. 99.9% are not criminals among migrants. So that is just an image that we get.
And I see in Brussels what is going
most bukott
on.
meg a
I see.
But now
holland
we have to
miniszter,
leave.
mert elhazudta
We
have to leave now.
I must break. We must leave. We go somewhere.
Okay.
Good luck in
Thank you.
your
Yes,
country
thank
and
you very much.
remember human rights is important.
Persze. Bye bye. Viszont.